Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, now I want to get into a quick topic, just based upon, America and everything that America represents, because, us as being so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, within this society, us truly being the biblical Israelites, our people on a whole don't truly understand, why we were brought here, what America represents, and everything that details America and our lives, and the whole situation between Jacob and Esau, you so-called white people, against us so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They don't understand the dynamic, which leaves them in a constant bewilderment to actually think that this place cares about you, So, starting off with the book of Amos 9 and 8, it says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord." Okay, so the Lord said that he's going to destroy the sinful kingdom, that his eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. So people within the churches, they don't truly understand how, America is referenced in these scriptures. You got to think about it, man. You have the Romans, Rome mentioned in the scriptures. You got Greece, you got Egypt, you got all these different kingdoms, of ancient times. What makes people think in modern day times that the Lord wouldn't have a way of displaying what America represents, what all these other nations represents, according to today's time, man? And this is how simple our people are to not even recognize these things. But that also goes into, the Lord stripping the knowledge away from us, but us being in America, it truly represents what the sinful kingdom. Why is that? Because everything that America does is totally opposite of the law, statutes, and commandments. Now, within today's society, what they have laws and they have statutes, right? So where do they get that from? They get that from the scriptures. But yet, a statute is a lesser law, so to speak. It's getting into the technicalities of the law. Like as far as us honoring our neighbor, because in Romans 13 and 8, the Lord said, "Oh, no man nothing except love." So if we know that we supposed to represent ourselves in love, we supposed to honor thy neighbor as thyself. So the scriptures get into what not stealing, not coveting, those different things like that, and the different idiosyncrasies of the whole 613 laws, that pertain to the scriptures. They're all considered statutes, all up under the guidelines of the 10 Commandments. But everything that America does is totally against those. What is America against? America is against, America is for homosexuality, and they're against everything, being in righteous order according to the ways of the Most High. They promote homosexuality, with the commercials, all these, what's one of them damn commercials? These HIV commercials, and for this pill and that pill. Every TV show that you watch nowadays has nothing less short of homosexuality within the show. You can't find a TV show nowadays that comes on without an element of homosexuality within it, man. Period. They allow bestiality. They have the NAMBLA, the National American Boys Lover Association. These Catholic priests constantly touching on little boys and stuff like that. but yet the Catholic Church still isn't shut down. You know, them having a Bohemian Grove within this place, worshiping false gods, man. Everything that America represents is totally against the Most High, man. The whole mixing the fabrics, you know, all the mixing of the foods, you know. The Lord said the hybridization. The Lord said you shall not. I believe it's what's that? The law. Let me see if I can find the law on it real quick. I believe it's. What was it? Leviticus. Hold on. Yeah, Leviticus 19:19. It says, matter of fact, let me start at that 17, because this gets into what I was talking to about, you know, us honoring, you know, our neighbor as ourselves. Leviticus 19:17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. You know, so what? We're not supposed to hate one another. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to correct one another when we going off, which America is completely against, because if you tell somebody about themselves, all they do is come up with their feelings and emotions, you know what I'm saying, in regard reasonable logic, man. You know, verse 18, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. So our people don't follow this, man. Everything Jake do is a grudge against one another, man, with that crabs in the bucket mentality, all right? Verse 19, ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. So what does that mean? You're not supposed to let a cow a mixed breed with another animal or with another diverse kind, man, that's other than its own species. But Esau, they create all types of monstrosities within these laboratories, creating a liger, a lion mixed with a tiger, you know what I'm saying, that can't even survive out there in the wild. You know, the chicken is a hybrid animal. You don't see a chicken anywhere else within the world. You know what I'm saying? A chicken is a hybrid animal. You know, you have other birds, you know, ostriches and different things like that that are natural creatures, but the chicken that we eat itself on a daily basis is a hybridized animal. You know, you got other hybridized foods, you know, so they completely go against, you know, the mixing of the animals and everything. So that shows you that America is truly against the Most High. All right. Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy seed with mingled seed. What? Mixing the different herbs, man. You know, mixing the different plants and the flowers, which goes to once more goes to show that Esau is against everything of the Most High. You know, all the different hybridized herbs that's out there, man. Periwinkle, peppermint. You know what I'm saying? Getting into the foods, the carrots, other stuff. Matter of fact, kale is hybrid. You know what I'm saying? It's not that harmful to the body, but it's hybridized. You also have a couple of other herbs. Spirulina, chlorella. You know what I'm saying? These different golden seal. These different type of things are all hybridized, mixed seeds, man. You know, neither shall a garment mingled of linen and woolen come upon thee. They mix all types of different fabrics, man. All types of different fabrics. So all of this goes to show is that what they're against the ways of the Most High, man. You know, and also going into this, right? Leviticus 18:3, because you know our people. Matter of fact, let me go to Revelations first. Where did I want to go to? Damn, Salaki, lost my train of thought. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, but let me go back to that. Save it. Come back to me, Lord's willing. It's Leviticus 18:3, and it says, after the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do, and after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ye shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord your power. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord. So what? After the ways of Egypt, what were the ways of Egypt? Nothing but idolatry, homosexuality, everything that's opposite of the Most High. So America represents that in today's form, man. America being spiritual Egypt and spiritual Sodom, and all other ancient kingdoms wrapped all into one, man. All right? This is what America represents. The same things that the Egyptians worshipped is all the same spirits, the same false idols being basically brought back within this modern day times. And America truly worships these different things, man. We see it all on the dollar with the pyramids, the way the houses is shaped. Everything within the society is patterned off of the ancient world and off of wickedness, man. So all this different stuff is just more proof that furthermore show that what? America is that sinful kingdom who the Lord has his eyes upon. Now he's going to destroy upon the face of the earth, with which everybody looks unto America as that this place shall continue forever, even forever and ever, as it gets into in Psalms 49 and 11, man. And that's what even our people feel as far as this place is concerned. And why would our people want to continue this place to go when they're living in such captivity, they're living in such bondage? It's because they have the freedom to do their wickedness and they're comfortable in their wickedness, man. That's why, you know. And getting into Leviticus, the whole 18th chapter, it gets into the different aspects of the things that they were doing in ancient Egypt, man. You know, uncovering different people's nakedness within their family, you know, stuff like that. What's something else I could get into in here? Leviticus 18 and 20. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. But yet that's promoted within the rap music, different parts of the culture, you know what I'm saying, of the so-called culture that our people think is really their culture. You know, laying with another man's girl or something, men take pride in that, man. That's nothing but wickedness. All of going against the ways of the Most High, man. You know what? As I was saying, with the bestiality, you know, verse 23, neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith, neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. You know, women laying down with horses, laying down with dogs, marrying their animals and stuff like that. This is all nothing but madness, man. And they allow these different things to go on. It's nothing but insanity. These vaccinations with the kids is nothing but insanity. It's nothing but wickedness, man. All to defile the people, man. When the Lord clearly tell us, you know, in Leviticus 19:27 about not to tamper with our skin, man. You know, needles and all these different things that are invasive, very invasive into the body, when you don't have to do those things to detect a sickness or so-called disease within the body, man. Do you know? This is what America represents. All right. So real quick, let me go to this the Psalms of the Three Holy Children 1 and 9. I started verse 6. Matter of fact, yeah, I started at verse 5. It says, "And all the things that thou hast brought upon us, and upon the holy city of our fathers, even Jerusalem, thou hast executed true judgment. For according to truth and judgment didst thou bring all these things upon us because of our sins." So this is why our people are in a messed up position. You know, when you go into the book of Amos, it tells you, you know, for people that don't understand these different things, right? These bases of the scriptures that we constantly go into. This Amos 3 and 1. "Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel. against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Okay, so this is why we're in this position, because the Lord is punishing us for all of our iniquities, man. The things that we trespass against us, against him. Only we being punished for it. That's why we're constantly at the bottom, and nothing what we try to do within the society can ever elevate us as a people. And furthermore, the Lord is not going to let no one else take that glory away from him to bring us up into that righteous state in which we're supposed to be in, man. You know? So Songs of Three Holy Children, 1 and 5. In all the things that thou hast brought upon us, and upon the whole city, holy city of our fathers, even Jerusalem, thou hast executed true judgment. According to truth and judgment did thou bring all these things upon us because of our sins. For we have sinned and committed iniquity, departing from thee. In all things have we trespassed, and not obeyed thy commandments, nor kept them, neither done as thou hast commanded us, that it might go well with us. Because the Lord clearly told us in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, if we didn't follow his laws, such commandments, certain things would happen to us, certain consequences. And if we did, everything would go well with us. We didn't do so. So now look at our condition, man. You know? And look at everything America has done unto us, that these so-called white people, these Edomites, according to scripture, have taken advantage, you know, of our disadvantage, man. Okay? They've taken advantage of our misfortune, of our going off, of our being hard-headed against the Lord. Verse 8, Wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment. And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of the Most High, and to an unjust king and the most wicked in all the world. So this is that sinful kingdom, because this is the most wicked in all the world, and the most hateful forsakers of the Most High. Because on the other side of the world, even though they get into wickedness and stuff like that too, but it's a presence of a higher being, at least that they believe in. In America, they leave you to believe whatever. They leave you to believe in science. They leave you to believe in this. They leave you to believe in that. But in other cultures, other nations, they typically believe, you know, on like one or two things. It may be many gods, but hey, they stick to their many gods, man. But our people, we don't stick to just one thing. We want to be in a little bit of everything, mixing different philosophies of the other nations, man. And pertaining to that, to be to ourselves as righteousness, with its complete falsehood and lies, man. So this is everything that America represents. And America represents the rape, robbery, and murder of our people, man. Constantly. When you constantly read throughout the scriptures, you will see that, man. This is what America represents. America doesn't represent salvation for our people, a helping hand for our people. It never has, and it never will. All right. So let me go to Lamentations real quick. Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet felt for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. And this is going to come with martial law. This is happening right now with gentrification. This is happening with everything that we see within the society. Our eyes have fell for our vain help. We have watched for a nation that could not save us, because with the Constitution, they set up everything to be in benefit of the so-called white man, and to set us up with nothing but disadvantages when it seems as though we have a chance within the society when we actually do not, man. You know? And our people have to realize that shit, man. Period. People out here voting and doing all this madness, it's all for naught, man. You know? So, you know, I just wanted to get into this quick segment of, you know, things that America represents, you know, and show how it's completely opposite of the ways of the Most High, man. And this place is not for our people. The philosophies, the mindset of this place is not for our people. These laws, statutes, commandments, us being who we are, recognizing who we are as Hebrew Israelites, this is what is going to get us right, man, to the spot and where we're supposed to be at. But not on this side, man. That's in the kingdom. All right? So with that, I hope this segment was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to Lek out there doing his work of faith and labor of love, true sincerity. Shalom.